Matt Armstrong repairs supercars, but could not save his house from flooding.
But while many properties have been spared, roads are hazardous.
Coming in through all the windows.
After the last few weeks, his dream house has been hit hard by torrential rain.
Because as soon as it rains, that living room gets soaking.
And due to an awful lot of water damage, Hannah feels like she's living in a nightmare.
It redecorated twice.
Oh, Jesus.
It's bad.
All right. And cannot believe what's happening to our home. Well, that's going to be a nightmare. This week, instead of scaffolding, the job has changed last minute.
Have I just like thrown a spanner in the works here?
Meaning the materials we had weren't right. The lorry can't actually get in. And using a brand new system, we've been called in under massive pressure to get this sorted and in the dry fast.
I'm not going to lie, I'm not even going to try and back up and say I know what I'm doing, because I don't.
Because if we don't get this protected properly, the damage is only going to get worse. We're going to struggle to get this done otherwise, aren't we? Yeah. This is a race against time to get this project completed and in the dry to save Matt's home from being flooded completely. My name's Joe, we are Scaffolding, and this is episode 92. So where's actually the water coming through as well, Hannah?
So it's coming in through all the windows.
Yeah.
Which Brad thinks is coming through into the cavity.
Yeah.
Because of the blue bricks. It's not
right.
like a diversion or something.
Right, okay.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
He thinks that's where it's coming in from. I mean, like, you can see how much darker it is, like the bricks are at the top. I don't know if it's because of the water or what. But,
okay.
And then it's like the living room goes all the way back to that back window, so it's quite a big room.
Yeah.
And then dead in the middle, there's water coming in there, and then it sort of like works its way out to here.
Right, okay. Is it doing much damage inside as well?
Oh yeah.
Is it?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah, I've had it redecorated twice.
Oh Jesus.
It's bad.
All right. Yeah, well, the scaffold's going to be in and out, so yeah, we'll be here today and tomorrow.
If you see anything when you're up there,
Yeah.
let me know.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, of course, we'll let you know. Yeah. So yeah, we've been called in last minute. So they've got a leak up here on there. Well, they don't know where it's coming through yet, so it's a bit of a nightmare for them. They're actually due to go to Miami tomorrow as well. They need this sorted out rapido, and so we've been called in last minute. The plan is we're using a system scaffold, as you can see up there. So that's being high-abbed off now on the lorry over there, and the system is going to come all the way around these sides. And we've also got to protect this balcony and make sure that it's 100% watertight. So the plan is to use the system to get us up to height, give us clearance over the building, and then we've got our standard sheets. We're going to use our 450 beams, which are on the back of our lorry, which is out the front as well, and that's going to then form the roof. And then we've got sheets as well, the mat going on top. That's going to be complete, and in this case just monoflexing around the side. So we have to get this done. We're going to be here today and tomorrow, and you're going to see a full build of this as we get Matt Armstrong's house 100% watertight, so they can fix the issues and stop the flooding inside their property. And as I get set up with the boys, as if we weren't already under immense pressure, we are about to make things even more difficult. Nothing like performing under pressure. The boys haven't actually used this system before, so we've got a brand new system as well, so we're up against it to be out of here because they're off to Miami tomorrow. So we need to get this done very swiftly, but yeah, this system here that we're using today, we've never actually used. So Kieran, you're going to be seeing him learning in live time, and as always, time is of the essence. So yeah, we're going to be up against it, and hopefully we can get this done, and you're going to see a full build of us doing this in this episode. Is that lawnmower on? Turn it off! So the first problem is that the lorry can't actually get in. Because of the turn in here, what he said is that if he has to come and back in, at the minute it's fine because the lorry's loaded. Once the lorry's unloaded, he said it's just going to skid on here, so the lorry can't even get in, which isn't the best start. But with that said, what he's going to do is unload all the way along here, down the side. But I've just got to hope that next up, I don't get blocked in by this, because yeah, this isn't going to be finished today. We've got 2 days here, and again, we need to get this done before they go to Miami tomorrow. And as it looks like, we're finally able to get started with the boys clearing everything around the house to give us a clear run to erect this scaffold. We are about to run into a massive problem, as it looks like things on this project are about to change.
Go up and over
Oversail a bit.
the whole pitch, because we're going to...
Where will we be height-wise, Kieran?
We'll have to go above the stack and the roof.
That'd be wicked.
Yeah, okay mate, fine.
Well, this isn't what we planned for.
Is that tube and fitting job to get over the extra lift?
I don't think we've got enough to get the height on the system. I'll find out today.
We'll probably make it out tube.
We'll have to, yeah.
Have I just like thrown a spanner in the works here?
No, we've got adapted over.
It's a bit of a spanner in the works, but yeah, we'll get it done.
Yeah, no, because we wanted to do that anyway.
Yeah, no,
but if he's having this all scaffolding, he might as well just do it now instead of
yeah,
like,
it's got to be right, yeah, 100%.
get it temporary fixed, take it down and then do it again.
Obviously, if we come just there, that's not going to be good enough for him to, because obviously they're going to have to join onto this and come out this way, aren't they? So theoretically, if your works, they need to be coming like here.
If you can do it as much as you can, That'd be great.
Because all I'm thinking is, otherwise you're going to put a roof to here, and it's not going to be enough for them to. They're going to expose this bit of the roof to join onto it. And it's going to end up getting wet in there.
Yeah, I'll throw a spanner in the works here.
With the odds already stacked against us using a system we've never actually used before, we get here and the client has changed what was required. This is a major issue because this is a pre-fabricated scaffolding system that has been designed pre us getting to site, that now we get to site, things have changed. We were up against it already as the good weather is limited, and we just need to ensure that we can get this done in good time before the rain starts and the damage starts again in this property. You just want to make it techie, don't you?
No, I'm not trying to make it
all good for the camera.
The thing is, I'd put scaffold on this roof, but if that's leaking, I don't want to put weight on this roof. Do you know what I'm saying? So with us now under even more pressure and with rumours bad weather is on the way, the last thing we need to hear Liam say is...
Because as soon as it rains, that living room gets soaking.
Really?
Yeah, it's carnage. All the water's going in that parapet, and then it's coming down the cavity, and then on the gable end, I don't think the doors and windows are fitted good up there because it just soaks in the middle of the living room. There's a steel because they've this big open plan, and all the steel's just getting like sodden.
Just getting hammered,
Getting absolutely hammered. They thought it was coming from the flat roof because it was a previous thing before they bought the house, and the previous owner said, "Oh yeah, I'll get it repaired before I sell it." He got it repaired, and it was all right. And then as soon as they had like loads of rain, there was just water coming in like everywhere. So I had a new flat roof. Waited a couple of months, rain again. And there's water coming in everywhere. Like, oh my God, it can't be the flat roof now. Like, so yeah, it'll be good to have this up. Then I don't get phone calls from Hannah. Oh, it's raining inside. Can you help?
Is that what you get?
All the time.
Oh no.
It's like, yeah, it's raining. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I can't stop the rain.
Nightmare. Well, this will be the beginning of the end, mate. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
Who's doing the work?
Just the builder that we use.
Oh, really?
To do, yeah.
So things have changed, but either way, we have a job to do. So enough of the chit chat, and it's over to the main man, Kieran.
I've just got to work out the bay sizes on the floor. Yeah. Once the bay's sorted on the floor, we're fly. I'm not going to be able to get a kicker through there though. Orange colour coding. They've got a...
Might be. And before that, we just need to make sense of our design.
Blues hammer on toe boards.
Speak to Emil, mate.
Oh, they have cantilevered that end over that low level roof.
Oh, they have?
Yeah. Not cantilevered parts.
A bit further. Nice little design though, isn't it?
It is, mate, yeah.
So we've not actually used the system before, so I'm having a little workout now looking at the design. The supplier's actually here as well, so we're going to ask them if they know. Just trying to make sense of this drawing at the minute.
Making ourselves familiar with what I don't know. Obviously, if you look at this drawing, that everything's colour coded. So all I need to find out now is what sizes go with what colour code, and then we can start making a start.
Just try to call him.
The more I'm looking at it, the more it does make sense. So they're the little hoppers, they're the little ones, they're over there.
Yeah.
That's so there's two little lifts in this all the way around it. That's a load bearing ledger there, same as that. Sorry, them geezers still in the motor? Yeah. Do you want to tell them to pop over? Did you get your hammer?
Yeah. Bit pointy on the end though.
Yeah, a bit sharp, aren't they?
What's that? Are they sharp, are they?
15 quid each.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Did they bring these up? Or you
I had one of these, right? My dad had it for 30 odd years. I had one and it's just disappeared.
Really?
Yeah.
It's because I give it to you for a day. So with questions now to be answered around the actual design for the scaffold, luckily the boys from ProScaff, the system we are using, are actually here. How are you, mate? See ya. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, good, you? Yeah. How are you, mate? You right? Yeah, good, mate. Good.
How you doing, fellas? All right?
How you doing, all right?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Emil.
Kieran, nice to meet you, Emil.
Emil,
nice to meet you, mate. Joe.
So this is where we're standing. This is the front bay, the loading bay. So if we start in this corner, essentially this is a 129 bay.
129.
257 with a staircase.
Yep.
109 square for the corner.
Yep.
And then you've got 307, 307 with a join, depending on how flexible we need to be.
What is that?
That's just a join in the scaffold.
Right.
Tube.
With tube and fitting?
Yeah. And then you've got 109 square on that corner again, and then a 207 bay for that, just for that short side, and that is suspended cantilever 1.57.
Obviously, a few things have changed now. Obviously, we didn't know, but that gable end, the building is coming right out here.
It's going to come out here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously,
you've got to get the roof above.
Yeah. Obviously, as well, just obviously with the inside standards, if I find out the detail of him, obviously we're going to be off the building a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to need some inside board brackets or something. Let's find out.
It was designed to set back 225 anyway.
225 off?
Yeah.
All right, so
we could just keep it like that, and if need be, we can get a half deck in.
All right.
But, there's no issue with the roof, because we can just go up above.
Have we got enough to go up there?
Yeah.
All right, so.
Yeah.
Good man.
So we don't need tube and fitting on top. Right, let's start.
I didn't realise that's exactly the same. The roof's coming out to the end.
Yeah. We found.
We didn't know we found it this morning. Kieran, do you have a question on the colour coding as well?
No, not really. Not if he's told me the base size. Is it
colour
coded for a reason?
Braces are, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So you've got
blue and white.
Yep.
2 metre ones.
That's 1.4.
1.4.
Blue's 1.4. 257. Yellow. 2 metres green. I mean, it'd take a bit of getting used to, but
so a 2 metre bay you use green.
Yep.
For a sway.
Yep.
A 1.4 you use the
blue.
The blue.
257 orange.
So with time against us and the weather on the way, we now have confirmation that Kieran knows his yellows and blues. With that in line, we now need to get into putting up this scaffold. And at long last, we are finally able to start erecting this system scaffold. This is the first time the boys have ever used this before, but we know that once it's based out, it's going to absolutely fly up. However, it's critical that it's based out correctly, because once we get to the top and start erecting the roof, if anything is out of sync, it's going to cause major problems. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even gonna try and batter up and say I know what I'm doing, because I don't. These are all new components to me. It's a lot different to a system that I've used before that we're having to go. If we're putting in the, what I'd call in tube fitting the kicker lift, so we're putting in the first lift. I'd like to tell you what the name of that is, but I don't. I'm going to call it a cup. So we're going around, we're setting it out in the cups before we put the standards in. Obviously I did try and just put a standard in, and it's just a base collar. So I did try and put the standard in the base collar first, but obviously it was flapping all over the show, so we're just going to base out in the base collars for now. What did you say, Joe?
You've got 6 hours left.
We're running out of time.
No, I reckon they'll fly that anyway. Kieran, what's your ETA? What do you reckon? Put a time on it. Time now is 11:30.
4-5.
4-5 p.m.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Time.
AM.
5 p.m.
Tomorrow morning.
5 p.m. This will be up.
5 p.m. Yeah.
5 p.m. Did you get 8 for the cap?
5.5
2 doubles.
What's that 3 metre bay next?
See what you can do.
So the man has called it. Kieran says this will be done and ready for us to take up to the roof by 5 p.m. That means we're going to be up to gutter height, ready for the next steps tomorrow. Now thinking ahead to us getting up to the roof, as the span has now increased, Kieran's now had to make a call to Sean, our contracts manager, who will need to relay to the yard that we are going to need out more beams for the roof immediately. They was meant to be just doing the flat roof, yeah? But now they're not. It's not the flat roof is the problem. They're building the whole gable out. They think the gable's leaking. It's like an extent. Nah, we've just found out this morning when we pulled up, bro. Yeah. All right, sweet, bro. All right, mate, He said, yeah, close to the standards as possible, 2 metres. But then obviously we didn't know that we're big. We've had to extend it that way, so we have to put an extra row of beams in it. I want none of you system boys laughing at me, all right?
Come on, hold that tube.
Now, as if things weren't already getting very difficult, the boys have now got to base out in a tree, which normally would be out the way and clear. We're not going to get our transom through the tree. Obviously, when you're working on a customer's house, you can't batter their bushes, and therefore the boys have to work around it. But it's one of those where we can't go over it, we can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. It'll be good when I know what to do with it.
You got your plan for that little extra bit?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to really get Sean to bring some more beams out.
More beams out, yeah?
You have to cantilever that way, cantilever that way.
Cool.
An extra bay.
How many tiles have you got to do?
4 squared. Every 4 metre squared.
What, every 2? What, 2?
Every other standard, yeah, we do first.
It's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
At the top there, yeah. Listen, if you're scaffolding, why use squares?
Is this the best system you've seen?
100%.
For what
best.
reason?
Just because it's all tubular, nothing square. You know what I mean? Everything's round. Yeah, we're getting there, slowly.
So yeah, the boys are making good progress. The base out is nearly in. Obviously we had the little bit here. We've got to extend around the side. So obviously Liam put on us last knockings today, very last minute, that we've got to oversail to here, because obviously this part now has been extended right the way out. So we've got to set up for that. Initially we were due to finish about here. So yes, we would have had to go just past the stack here, but now it's a case of going about 5 foot past it. But we're going to have to send extra beams out here tomorrow to get that done, which is fine. And yeah, we've just got to make sure we're out of here before they go to Miami tomorrow. But no, listen, we're getting set up now. So the base out is in. I've not actually asked them yet if we can tie into their building. I do need to find out about that as well, because we are going to have to tie into this. If we don't tie into it, it will end up over there much faster than an Audi R8. So we need to check that is okay. But no, we're making good progress. The boys from ProScaff are out here as well. So these are guys backing us now. They've been unbelievable, and they're actually opening doors for us. They're backing us on the system side, and they're big in the Australian market, and now they're looking to blow up here. And yeah, we're going to be side by side with them and pushing them out there as much as possible. So they've given us this product here to work with, and yeah, the boys are absolutely loving it. They said it's the nuts, very easy, very versatile, and Kieran likes it because it is tubular. So yeah, but let's have a little look over here. So yeah, so if we look here, so obviously we need to get all of this cleared because otherwise I'm not going to be getting out of there anytime soon. And I do have plans to go to the garage for a drinks run. But yeah, everything was loaded off here, and then it's now being based out along here. So as well on the side, we're going to have a staircase up the side here. So obviously you could have ladders, but I thought to make it nice and easy, we'll give them a staircase. So that's going to be going up the side here, and then we've got the loading bay that's going to go on the front here. And the loading bay is obviously, if you look up here, they've got to get all these bricks down. They've got to break all these down and out. So instead of them leaving it on the scaffold, we thought, listen, they can have the scaffold access right the way around to the board lift they can work on. And then this here, the loading bay is going to be storage. And it just makes things nice and easy. Got nice safe access up, got the loading bay for storage, and then the tin hat's going to be going over to make sure it's nice and watertight. And yeah, but listen, we're working our way through utilising this new system that we've never used before, tiled grafting. The boys are making their way around it, and hopefully we can get this done in good time.
Now this is going to be a full build episode, which means we are not going to be going anywhere, and this video will not be ending until this house is 100% watertight and out of the weather. There is so much still to come, and there's lots of hurdles along the way, but we have to make sure that this is done in good time. Using this system, we are starting to wrap around the 3 sides, basing out, ready to get up to roof level. But as we are about to run into another problem, which could be major, Kieran has transformed into a robot.
Joe, we're blowing the bricks because the bricks are wet. They've gone brittle as we're putting the ties in it, blowing the bricks.
Right.
Do you want me to try lower down, or?
The thing is, I've got to get ties up the top there as well, Drew.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be a nightmare. So the next problem is that obviously we need to tie this, for the simple reason being, as I said earlier, that if we don't, it's going to orbit planet Earth. And obviously, if you look as well over there, it's so open. So obviously, wind getting through, this is just going to pick up, and it's going to end up somewhere where it shouldn't be, basically. So Bruce was trying to get the first tie in there, but the building isn't going to be able to hold them, it looks like. So the brick he went into actually blew, and yeah, this isn't good at all. So we need, hopefully, this one to hold, and if it does, then we might have a bit of luck. Otherwise, we need to go back to the drawing board, and we might have a problem on our hands.
And the brick's all right.
One down, about 13 more to go. We're back in close.
So finally, the gods are on our side and luck is in hand. This means the building has taken to the tie. Hopefully now, this is going to be the same pattern all the way along, and that means we can finally start to make progress on this project.
Go on, guns. Go on, guns. Yeah. Right.
Finally, we start to gain some ground. The majority of the 3 sides are round, and the boys are now on the loading bay, getting that up to height. But Kieran is going to give us an update on where we are.
Obviously, things have changed over the last couple of hours. We've had to go a little bit higher because they're bringing the gable end out. So what we've had to do now, we'll have to stop the independent for a minute, because we haven't got the toppers to go on. What we need is 3 metre toppers. They're coming tomorrow in the lorry. So what we do for this afternoon, we'll get the loading bay complete, we'll get the staircase up to height, and we'll start putting the beams in for the cantilever on both ends.
So basically, the latest issue we've got now is where the building has changed, or where we were told last minute what's got to be done is different to what we were told would be being done. Now means that the hemps, which are our standards, so the hemps, what's going to go on our legs to take us even higher, these are now got to be different. So we've got to get 3 metre hemps out here, which are now going to come tomorrow. We've also got bits for the roof coming tomorrow as well. So yeah, it's all kind of changed a little bit, but it's fine. Just means we are right up against it in terms of getting this done, and yeah, we need to be out of here tomorrow, close of play, and there's still a fair bit to be done. The boys have got the loading bay up now, so the system loading bay is looking super smart, as you can see, and then they're going to get the staircase in now. But yeah, this means that tomorrow we've got a massive push. And Kieran, I think we keep Dritan here tomorrow. Yeah, we will. Yeah, we're going to struggle to get this done otherwise, aren't we?
Yeah, it's going to be a big day tomorrow.
Listen, the system's unbelievable, but when things change, with system they really change. So we've got to try and pull someone out the bag here. Let's ring Liam.
Back to Matt's house now. Yo!
Liam, quick one, mate. Can I quickly, can I FaceTime you quickly?
Yeah.
Good man. So right, basically, I'll put you on to Kieran. I'll let Kieran run it through with you.
Hello, mate. How we doing? So basically, you see the loading bay there? That'd be your boarded deck. That comes under the blue brick on the balcony, about 3 courses down. So that brings you in 3 courses down, level with a parapet wall. Boarded lift all the way around. Are you happy with that? Have you got stuff to do to the brickwork below that as well?
Probably you see where like the drain is, where it's coming out in the middle of the wall?
Yeah, like top of there.
The brickwork was probably going to come down to about...
Right, so if we run with that top lift for now...
Yeah, so you're probably sweet,
and then have to come back to doing it. If they do change the brickwork, we'll have to come back and adapt it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah? So if...
that should be sound there, yeah.
All right, mate.
We just may need to come back and adapt it at a later date. So we might need to have it at that height now, do your work there, but then it might need to be...
Yeah, if you do need to come down here to change the brickwork, we'll have to come back and put a platform in here for you.
Yeah, that sound, yeah.
How long are we going to be here for?
Until this staircase is done.
We're going to do the staircase now, which will take what? How long do you think?
Hour and a half.
About an hour or so, mate, yeah.
Yeah? Oh,
yeah?
Back for about half 4 then, that'd be sound.
Yeah, top man, good man.
With the latest issues resolved, for now, the boys are now starting to erect the staircase. This is going to be the only access and safest access for the guys working on the lift. Although we could have installed ladders, we want to make it as safe as possible for people to access onto the scaffold from ground level.
Oh no!
We're going to have to move it, yeah.
Has he not got a helicopter we can lift that over? Well, I've got paintwork to do anyway, scaff tags to do. It's tight and tidy, nice and neat.
Please wear out or what?
Yeah.
So plan tomorrow's going to be?
Another 2 lifts, 2.5 lifts on the lower
2 lifts on this. The staircase, is that where it needs to be now, yeah? You ain't got to do that.
Well, you definitely don't have to do that.
We'll do that. Is that because we're too slow? Do you think, right, we'll do it ourselves? So yeah, we're now set up for a massive day tomorrow. So we've got to get 2 lifts on this. And we've also got to get the roof done, completed and sheeted in 1 day. So yeah, we've got a massive, massive mammoth task tomorrow. So don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. And yeah, listen, we've still got a lot to do. So just make sure, because this is coming fast.
How are you coming fast?
But no, listen, we've got a lot to do tomorrow. You know that? Why are you coming fast? You don't know that? Why are you coming fast? You don't seen that? Don't go anywhere. Yeah, exactly. Drew knows. So yeah, listen, so we're up for a massive day tomorrow, and yeah, we've got a big task on our hand. But before all of that, before we can actually get on the way to tomorrow, we've got a vehicle there, and we've got a problem there in the way of materials. So we've got to get that moved, get that out, and then yeah, we're going to be back here bright and early tomorrow morning, and hopefully we can get this done. We've got 2 different vehicles of stuff coming because the equipment we've got here isn't right. We've got our material coming from the yard for extra beams for the cantilever side, and we've got more system coming where the game was changed when we got here today. So yeah, listen, we have got a mammoth task tomorrow, but this must be completed. Matt's going to Miami, and this needs to be done for him and Hannah in time. So I'll see you back here bright and early tomorrow morning.
We need the lorry to get here ASAP.
I know we do.
We need the 3 metre standards.
Yeah.
Until then, we're going to put the beams in down lower.
Yeah.
This cantilever. So that's done, ready. We'll just stick the 3 metre standards and take this side up.
Cool. All right. Massive day. How big is it?
It's a big day, but we'll get it done.
Yeah? We have to, brother. Come on, son. Sweet, my brother. Let's go. Yeah, we're back in business. The day has begun, the new day, a fresh morning. We need to get... God, there's some nice cars over there. Very nice cars over there. But yeah, listen, we have to be out of here today. We need to get this done. And the weather at 4 PM is horrendous. We can't have any more water damage on this lovely house. So we need this fully done today before the rain starts. We need it sheeted and completed, and to make sure Matt and Hannah's house in the dry, because they're off to Miami and they will not be able to babysit. So basically we need to make sure that this is done, because yeah, if they're in Miami and their house is flooded, then it doesn't look good on us and it can't run. So we need the other lorry to get here ASAP for the extra bits of system. We need to get into the swing of things straight away, make sure that we get this house 100% watertight today. So Drittan's getting in now. The boys are here, so obviously at the minute, so these beams, these are going to be for the additional side down here. We've got the 8 metre beams, And then also we've got the roof to do as well, which is all going to be done out of beams as well. So we had to call Dritan in for extra backup to get these bits up here. He's going to jump in with us as well as we are so up against it. Kieran's getting kitted up now. The boys are going to be kitted up shortly after. We've got to hope Dritan doesn't knock those paving slabs there, because that could be costly. And we don't need that. And then we've got the extra bits of system coming up as well. So yeah, we've got a manic day at our hands, and I hope you're enjoying this, because we're under pressure and you're enjoying the ride. But there's yeah, an awful lot to be done, lots on the line. The weather, as you can see, is looking like it is going to change. And yeah, we can't have any more water damage to this house. We promised them there won't be, and we're up against it to make sure that doesn't happen.
Right, so this morning we are now just putting in a bit of a beamwork. So what we've got to do is obviously you can see the pro scaffold ends here. So what we've got to do, we've got to extend it just a little bit past the roof. So we're throwing in a couple of 8-metre beams just so we can get a little cantilever off the end there, another bay, just to get them past the end of their roof there so we can keep it watertight. So we're going to put the beams in now, lace them, brace them, and then yeah, wait for the 3-metre standard so we can get some more pro scaff up ready for the roof.
Steady go.
And just like that, the boys have a plan. Day 2 is underway and we are finally back up on the scaffold doing what these boys do best. This is now a race against time, and we have to get this done as safely but also as efficiently as we possibly can. If the weather does start to change and rain starts coming down, the house is going to get further damage, which we promised wouldn't happen. This is putting us under immense pressure, but of course, we still have a job to do, and like always, I'm sure we can get this done.
So the boys are making good progress, as you can see. We're waiting on the other lorry now. That's going to bring the last bits of system, and then the boys can get the next 2 lifts ran in, and then we're up ready for the roof. They're around the side now, as you can see, getting this done. So yeah, the boys are just getting this beam section now, and obviously this is the cantilevered section here, where we've got to go past that chimney stack an extra 5 foot. So they're getting these 8-metre beams in here, as you can see, tied into the back standards here. These standards, and these standards. The standards are legs, for those of you that are new viewers. And yeah, the cantilever section goes here. That's going to go up then, and then that will take up the back of the roof. Yeah, there's a lot to be done, as you can see, and the boys are making good progress. Kieran also has got to smash out some of the flat roof there. We did get consent yesterday, but as it stands, he's ripping apart Matt Armstrong's house.
Take some more files in a minute.
So with the last minute changes made by Liam as a request from Matt and Hannah, we are now having to further extend this section of the corner. Longer beams came out this morning, and Kieran is now up there with Drew working to get this section in. This is going to take the outside of the roof, which again will come later on in this episode. It's just a matter of how long it will take and if the rain is going to come before we get the roof on top.
We are cooking. As long as everything we need is on that lorry, we are cooking.
Famous last words. Just as it looks like we're going to hit the ground running and make up lots of lost time today, we find out that key parts of system that we now require due to yesterday's changes are not here.
Got in that lorry now for the extra bits.
Yeah.
Pretty shortly.
Yeah.
Got me to come out again tomorrow. What's the plan?
Well, I would say the material is that going to be tomorrow morning? Yeah, that'll be here.
We can deliver it today, maybe later today.
Yeah, I reckon bring it tomorrow morning, mate. Yeah, mate. No, I wouldn't stress, mate. I think as long as you got the everything on Kieran's list, mate, I think we're good to go.
So with further components, we need to get this wrapped up. Not here. This is now critical, and it's going to run us into another day. The problem is rain is on the way, and if we don't have this house in the dry, we are going to be looking very, very stupid.
And hopefully, third time lucky, we can get this done tomorrow. We actually were thinking it'd be done in 2 days, so now we're going to be 3, and hopefully it's 4, because that's Saturday weekend.
I might change something tonight.
Yeah. Please, when I was up there, if God does exist, please, it gets wrapped up. But yeah, that's that phone went out anyway, and we're back bright and early in the morning for hopefully the finale of this project. So day 3 and hopefully the finale of getting this done. The plan was to wrap this up before the weather came. However, weather is now absolutely horrendous, and hopefully it's not torrential and driving into Matt's house. This is not ideal. we're on the way up there now. We're going to hopefully be there as quick as possible, but I've got extra men coming as well now. We need to make sure this is done in good time. It's actually a bit embarrassing as well, to be honest, because I told them it was done in 2 days. Obviously, things were changed very last minute, as in when we got to site, which obviously, when you're dealing with a prefabricated system, this makes for major changes, and obviously the yard is hours away, not ideal. So that caused us issues yesterday, but hopefully the lorry gets there today in good time. Our wagon's on the way up. We've got other boys coming from elsewhere, from JR Scaffolding, they're jumping in as well, as they're not a million miles away. And yeah, we need to be on it and out today. And yeah, obviously Matt's now in Miami, and we have to make sure that we're able to deliver this project nice, safe and sound to him, that Liam can let Matt know that this is done in good time. So Liam's going to be there later, and we're going to be there fully mob-handed, and hopefully we can get this in the dry, because all it's doing is causing major water damage, and obviously there's just been a major renovation done. And yeah, it's not looking good. It's our first job with Matt, and we need to make sure that we have this done in good time today, and there is no excuses other than that. So hopefully we get to get this project wrapped up today. So don't go anywhere, because yeah, there's going to be a lot left to do. There's a lot left in this, and yeah, hopefully we get this wrapped up in good time. So day 3, we're back in business. Obviously the plan was to be done yesterday, but the plan didn't come into fruition, so we're back here now, but hopefully going to be out here in good time today. We've also pulled in some backup. The boys from JR Scaffolding, they're here as well. They're not a million miles away, and I know John through the academy, so I thought no better than to call him and his boys to come and get us out. Can't swear on these videos, but the you know what. Basically, what's the, oh no, problem? What's he saying?
What's up?
What? Huh? Just handball it.
Sorry?
We'll just get it out.
Wow. This? Yeah.
No, we'll just lift it off.
You work.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't think so.
No, we'll just do it one by one. Don't you worry yourself. Right, anyway, don't worry about him, but we need to get all this off, and hopefully everything that we need is here. We're mob-handed, and we've got backup in, so hopefully if everything's here that we need, then we should get this done today. But there's a lot of work to be done, not enough time to get it done, but hopefully we can get it wrapped up in good time. Now, although Mr. Delivery Man didn't want to get it unloaded, the boys have jumped in, and we get this lorry stripped and out, ready to give us a good start to this day. What's the setup? What are we saying?
Right, we're gonna get some gear up now. We'll get you boys fixing on this with Drew. I'll knock back with Tyler, put the ladder beams in and do the snagging on this lift.
So yeah, we've got the extra boys in. Obviously got John from JR as well. So John's jumping in now. Back from injury, mate, aren't you? Yeah? So yeah, he actually had a very bad injury. He and also actually while we're here, so he's got another thing called Mad Scaff, and he's had created some viral videos where he's built, I think, like the world. John, is it the world's biggest swing you did? The world's biggest swing you did? Yeah, the world's biggest swing out of scaffolding. Did like millions of views, and so yeah, so he's good lad. He's in the academy as well now. A bit of a crazy story that would maybe get in there. If not, it will come in a different video. Obviously, this is more about the project, but yeah, crazy story he's been through, and we're helping him rebuild in the academy. And with that, no better opportunity for him to come in here, and yeah, great market for him as business, getting him out there even more. Yeah, jumping in with his boys. So yeah, hopefully this is going to speed it along. We definitely need it. The weather's coming down. The days are passing by, and we need to get Matt's gaff in the dry. So enough of the chit chat. There is work to be done. We have this scaffold finally up and almost ready for the roof. The boys are running the last section in to get us up to height and ensure we get clearance over the chimney stack, and then we are going to be getting onto the roof, as long as we have everything here that we need. We're finally set up and moving. It's taken a fair bit of time, lots of hours wasted, but it looks like now everything we need is here. The plan is Kieran and Tyler are going to go around the back. There's the little bit around there that them boys are jumping on. And then we've got the JR boys as well up there with Drew, and Abs up there with her camera. And they're going to run these lifts in, so you can see now this is actually starting to take a bit of shape, which is much needed. And yeah, listen, we need to be out of here. So the plan is now we've got one lift here, there. There's another lift to go on top of that. That's going to give us clearance above the stack, and then it's a case of getting on the roof. Now, what we're doing after this is obviously we've got a monoflex down to the bottom of this boarded lift here. That's then going to keep the whole area fully enclosed and watertight, but that's been done by Sam. Sam is out here tomorrow, and he'll get that done in good time. What he'll also do is monoflex up here, so we've got the loading bay, so monoflex right up to the loading bay, right the way across, and then he'll just cut and open it out so it's nice, clean, and it will look very smart. And to be fair, looking at this now, you can see this system is unbelievable, and the boys have actually said how good it is to work with. Obviously, just the issues we've had is where things changed last minute by Liam, because Matt and Hannah wanted to make that extension come all the way out from the top, and But listen, we're moving, and yeah, this is still a lot to be done, and we have to have this done today. We can't be working tomorrow, and yeah, listen, we've got a lot on our hands, a lot to be done. But yeah, listen, we've got the men here now to get it done. Kieran's literally running through there with ladder beams, as you can see. And actually, we're going to walk around now with Kieran, and we'll talk you through the little bit that he's doing. So yeah, look at him, absolutely flying already. Start of the day, and he's yeah, holding no prisoners today. The big KR means business, and someone's going to be getting an earful if they're not pulling their weight today. I can see it already. So, but listen, there's a lot to be done, and no better boys here to pull it out of the bag than me. So Kieran, quick run through, bro. So what's this bit here we're doing? What are we doing now on this section, bro?
So, yes, we just to get this same section in.
Yeah.
Going on to the structural transom, but we all know it's not going to take the weight, but that was for me yesterday, just so I could get on.
Yeah.
I'll take the structural transom out now.
Yeah.
Put a couple ladder beams in.
Yeah.
Brace them up, wallop, sorted.
So basically, these are going to go in to shore up that area there, because at the minute that isn't sufficient enough to hold the load required to take the roof. So that's gone in now as a temporary solution, but for any additional weights go on, we've got to use these ladder beams here, which are going to be, what are they, shear plated into the wall? Which we shear plated into the wall? No?
2 legs onto a solid base.
Ah, okay, so yes, they'll be tied in onto a solid base, and then yeah, this just means that that's going to take the weight, take the load, and mean that we can go up and out and put the roof on top. And yeah, the only thing we're not sure about is we're going to need to put some pintlage on this as well. Obviously the scaffold is tied in all the way around, and we will be consulting the engineer about that, but yeah, we just want to make sure that this obviously doesn't lift off and end up over there. But anyway, lots to be done, and yeah, the boys are here rocking and rolling now, just lots to be done and to be achieved to make sure we get this done in good time today.
So basically yesterday, just to get us going, I put 2 beams in, but I've thrown them onto a structural transom. So what I'm going to do now is put 2 ladder beams above, just to take the weight out of the transoms. And I'll build this into a 4-leg dolly tower, just to take the weight.
You confident we're going to finish today?
Yeah, definitely.
Have to?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely be done today, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, I think I've got about an hour's work here, and then probably an hour's work snagging, and I'll be with them on the roof. So yeah, I think we'll be all right.
And after this week, is it tube and fitting or system you prefer?
Do you know, I'm always going to say tube and fitting, because I'm a tube and fitting man, but it is a good system, I won't lie.
When you've got the right stuff.
Yeah, yeah, exactly that. But today, I think third time lucky, we've got what we need.
Nice and positive.
Nice and positive, and we'll be out of here ASAP.
That's the spirit, Kieran, and I hope you're right, because we need to be out of here done and dusted today. We've definitely overrun, however, it was out of our hands, but now it's back in our hands as long as we can get it completed and sheeted in time today. Poetry in motion with father and son working together as a team. Kieran is now beefing up this corner. This corner is going to be taking a lot of weight, as it's going to be picking up this side of the temporary roof. And while Kieran and Tyler are down there beefing up the corner, Drew and the JR boys are up here getting us clearance above the stack so we can get ready to installing the temporary roof.
About this.
No, I haven't.
One of the issues we've had
cuts
is Kieran's got a bit of now, one of the issues we've had is that the building isn't actually straight. So like the brickwork is a bit like, you can even see there, like it steps in and out. And obviously what the measures we've taken down here, where obviously with tube and fitting, obviously you get up here, you just slide the truck like that. Where this is obviously like a system and it's prefab, once you're up here, you're governed by like the items you got, and yeah, that's why it's just been a bit of a nightmare. So we've been fighting with that. Obviously the fact that it changed, obviously initially this pitch wasn't going to come all the way out.
Yeah, that's crap.
And but listen, we're moving just like the way it's coming over. But very soon,
right, so I need the bigger brace.
Going in along here, and that's going to start tilling this off. And it's the case just then. Sam coming out tomorrow, monoing all the way round down to this boarded lift, and then you can see everything in there is going to be watertight. Obviously, the loading area there will be cut out as I've said, and then it's going to be looking nice and tight. This will look very, very smart when it's done. And yeah, the boys have done extremely well to get to this point. It's now a case of just getting it done in good time, and everything. Weather doesn't carry on, because the damage in there is disastrous. And everyone knows water damage, once that gets in, it just causes so much. It's very unforgiving, and yeah, we need to make sure this is done in good time. Then the heavens open up, the damage that could be done to there while Matt and Hannah are in Miami could be absolutely bizarre. And as if this hasn't been stressful enough, I've now decided to starve myself. So the last time I ate, I'm doing a water fast, so not eating anything since 7 p.m. on Wednesday night. So I'm over, what, a day and a half into my water fast. I'm actually gonna do, I said it's 3 days I'm doing, but it's actually gonna be 3.5 days because apparently the rule of thumb is that if you call the fast, when you call the fast, that's when it starts. Even though I'd actually not eaten the whole night before, but listen, it's fine. So the fast will actually finish at 7 a.m. on Sunday morning, but actually it started at 7 p.m. on Wednesday night. But listen, with that said, we're actually gonna see, just while the boys are doing that, we're gonna see, can Stella do 25 fasted keep-ups? Oh my God, I did it in the boots as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ah! Thank you very much. Back to the boys on top of the scaffold. And enough from me absolutely waffling as we get back to the boys who have now got the beams in and are starting to lace them together to ensure they're structurally secure and able to take the roof. Right, so we need to go and find Liam. Basically, Kieran needs a socket. So what he's saying is the scaffold here, at the minute, needs to be tied in more. Obviously, it's high up there, and Kieran's saying it's too lively, so he wants to get some... Kieran, what are you getting into there? Some shear plates? So he's going to get some band and plate in here, as you can see, into the wall, and that is going to sturdy this up, because at the minute, we feel like there's far too much movement, far too much lateral movement, and we don't like it. So Kieran's got the band and plate there into the wall. So yeah, so that'll basically tie it all in here and obviously brace it back into the scaffold as well. So any uplift, she ain't going anywhere. So, but right, to make that happen though, we need to get a socket. Yeah, we need to get a 10mm extended socket, hopefully. Liam's just pulled up in the R8. So hopefully, right, so hopefully Liam can save the day. So the boys have got to get the handrail on that first, and then they're going to sheet it at the minute they're getting all the... Geezer, right mate, have you got, please, a extendable 10mm socket, do you know?
Meet me around at the garage, let's have a look what I've got in there.
Meet you around at the garage, all right mate, cool. We need, I'm surrounded by lots of very nice things that we can't talk about. Right, so yeah, 10mm extendable, this be the one? Let's FaceTime Kieran.
this is what we've got.
Yeah,
we've
cool.
got like a longer 10mm. If you need a longer one.
That might be the one. Kieran, let me video call you quick. Answer this.
Yeah.
Don't be rude. You're on camera.
How long do you need it?
Sorry.
How long do you need it? Not long, is it? About an hour, half hour?
No.
5 minutes.
How long?
Oh, how long?
How long?
How long? The magic question. Yeah? All right, cool. Yep. That's jokes. 10 minutes. No, you div. The link. Right, go on, I'll see you in a sec. Yeah, look at this, by the way. What a setup. So we're not allowed to show you that way. But yeah, look at this. What a motor. And this is, Liam, this is SVJ, yeah?
SVJ, yeah.
Unbelievable. What a motor.
Yeah, this is
serious bit of kit, mate. Have you driven it?
No.
You're not?
No.
No? Stay clear.
Stay clear.
Yeah. I don't ever want to drive it because there's no way I'll make it home and that.
This is what Dylan was talking about. You wanted to get into a car.
Oh yeah.
720.
Really, this is the one. Really.
This is probably.
This is the one, is it?
One of the options you should look at.
Really.
Yeah.
Serious bit of kit,
Hurricane, yeah. R8, Porsche, but they're not really that super.
What a value for money. These are mad as well, are they?
Yeah.
Really.
Good. They'll come down in price.
Yeah.
But they're unreal cars.
Really.
Yeah.
Unreal, mate. Some garage in it. My God. So yeah, what a garage. Yeah, don't worry. I'll make sure it's delivered safe and sound. So yeah, what a garage, by the way. See, I was talking to Liam about a nice motor for me, but listen, we're going to wait for a minute. I've not earned it yet. Safe and sound delivery. Are we no good? Yeah. Wrong head. Don't say that. Right, we need to go back then. Right, so I thought I'd solved the problem. I've just caused another one.
Yo.
Right, sorry mate, the head size was wrong, but I now have what we need, so I apologise. I have to get you back out. Sorry mate, sorry. Right, so Liam's going to come and rescue us. What happens when you get someone who's not a scaffolder to do tasks that should be done? Bloody scaffolders.
Left me with a fob in there.
Oh no. We're having a bad 10 minutes. It's all gone Pete's hole. We're moving. And as we finally found the right head for Kieran, we are now putting the head on this scaffold.
The boys have got in all the structural tubes and are now getting in the purlings. These are the top row of tubes that the sheets are going to sit on. This is how they'll be structurally secured and tied down to make sure they don't blow off and orbit planet Earth. And as a wise man once said, persistence always pays. The boys have been relentless here. This is now on day 3 and finally we are getting the sheet on the roof. They've wrapped a handrail all the way around the outside to ensure they're able to clip on and stay safe at all times while erecting the roof. Finally, Matt's going to be able to have his house in the dry and ensure that while works are undertaken, nothing is able to get in and the flood damage will not get any more severe than it already has. They've had to redecorate their house twice and this is an absolute disaster for them in their dream home. And in the blink of an eye, I'm delighted to say that finally Liam is able to show you that it's completed.
Monoflex is all up. Look how sick that looks. Properly enclosed tin roof, sheeting all around. Now, we need this because when it's raining out here, it rains inside. So this is our temporary fix to be able to stop the weather inside. And Stellar Scaffolding has come in clutch here. Absolutely unreal. Shout out Joe and the boys for getting this up so quick. Look at that. And it's a good job as well because it is literally just about to start raining. So hopefully, if they've done the job right, it won't rain inside anymore.
So just in time, we've finally got it wrapped up and the rain is absolutely torrential. Driving back from Leicester, we're going to be back around 8 p.m, 7:30 p.m. And yeah, it's been a journey. It's certainly been emotional, but listen, we got it done. As always, relentless, we don't give up, we get things done, and yeah, very, very happy with that. Very happy with the boys there. So a couple of shout outs have to go to ProScaff. They've been brilliant. Obviously, I know things changed on the job and that made things techie. But listen, brilliant system. Kieran absolutely loves it, and yeah, we're very much excited to get the ball rolling with them. The more we get used to it, the better we will be, and everything else. So yeah, very, very happy with them. And also a big shout out to the boys at JR as well. John and the boys, thank you for coming down. And yeah, listen, without them, it would have been more of definitely a longer day to say the least. But listen, the job is wrapped up. Matt's home will be in the dry. It's being sheeted and monoflex tomorrow, as you've seen as well. And yeah, handover is done. Also, lastly, I need to say a massive thank you to every single person who a couple of weeks ago, when my mum was ill, and I was inundated with messages as well, and I'm so glad and happy to say that she's now out of hospital. She's very well. The hospital don't need to operate, and yeah, what she had that was very serious, and she definitely is lucky still to still be here. That is all finished, resolved and solved. So again, you're all absolute heroes, and yeah, thank you for always supporting us and being there. And listen, to anyone else who's now joining onto this journey off the back of this episode, listen, this is serious what we're building here, and we're only just getting started. But again, listen, I'm very grateful, and we keep marching on, and yeah, this is only the start. So I'm going to use that as a chance to wrap up the episode. Thank you to every single person who likes, comments and is subscribed. If you haven't already, please do so, and we'll see you again next week for episode 93.